Akinoshima is in the lead with only one loss. Close behind are Musashi Maru, Kaio Takanohana, and newcomer Kotomitsuki with just 2 losses. And one step behind them is Chiyotenzan with 3 losses. All of them, except for the newcomer Kotomitsuki, have won the basho before, so the pressure is on Akinoshima. And as we have seen many times in the past, he tends to crumble under pressure. Yokozuna Akinoshima looks likely to win, with the other 2 Yokozuna, Musashi Maru and Takanohana, off form. But can the newcomer into the Makuuchi division, Kotomitsuki, make history by winning on his first attempt? Well, let's see how our giants of sumo shape up. And here's the man who's leading the pack. It's Akinoshima, one of the Gaijin Yokozuna, that's the foreign Yokozuna. Here doing his Yokozuna Dohyo Iri, the Yokozuna ring entering ceremony. Flanked by his attendants and the referee. One holds the sword, one sweeps the ground, he's the Tsuyu Harai. And then with the culmination of that centuries-old ritual, the wrestlers file off and we go into our first bout of day 13, which is between baby-faced Oginishiki and Tokitsuumi. Well, these two weigh in at around the 130 kilo mark apiece. That's Tokitsuumi there trying a hatakikomi, a slap down right at the opening of the bout. But Oginishiki weathers that one and locks in. And there's some leg trips there. Kirikashi attempt, leg behind, and Tokitsuumi wins that one as he spills Oginishiki over. And Tokitsuumi there, he ripped his thigh muscle yesterday, and there you can see it paining him, but that was his 8th win, and Kachikoshi. That's more wins than losses. So as far as this tournament goes and his ranking, he's secure. And now newcomer, Tochisakae, against Kyokutenho. And there was evidence there of a slippery surface on the ring. Tochisakae whacked in onto the body slam from the crouch down into the atari, but his feet skidded away from him with a little bit of help from Kyokutenho, let it be said. And that was Kyokutenho's 6th win and Tochisakae's 7th loss. This stage of the basho, of course, this is when the final results, win-loss results are firming up, and it's all important for these wrestlers to get a good result at the end. That will keep them in the rankings and in the money. Here, Toki fights Tamakasuga. Toki, the man with the sideburns, just had a son born to his wife a couple of days ago, but didn't seem to lift his performance. Probably missed a bit of sleep in the last couple of days, but Tamakasuga winning there with 7 wins so far. Next, Kotonowaka, tall wrestler, 173 kilos. It's about 27.5 stone, fighting Chiyotenzan. These two have met 5 times previously. Kotonowaka's won 3 of those 5. He's bigger by some 20 kilos, and he uses his weight effectively. He's had pretty average basho results the last 3 bashos, and that's a nice one there. Chiyotenzan with that deep right-hand grip gets round behind and trips Kotonowaka over, sends him down to the dust. 6 wins for Chiyotenzan, still a chance for Kachikoshi by the end. Now Jumonji, newcomer, he's in at Maegashira 12. He's had 4 wins so far against Hamanoshima, who's doing very badly. He's only got 2 wins. Hamanoshima locking in tight there, head into Jumonji's chest. But Jumonji looks the more powerful of the two, and he just swings him round and over there with yorikiri. So a force-out win for Jumonji. That's his 5th win in this Makuuchi tournament. You can see there that long shot of the dohyo, the wrestlers waiting at the side to come in strictly in order. Here, Aminishiki. This is his 3rd basho. He's a mere 120 kilos, lightest and youngest. They're being shoved out with a very powerful one-arm thrust from Higonoumi. So oshidashi win, thrust out from Higonoumi, who finally manages to get another win. 9 losses so far. But Aminishiki's, we know, has got this injured right shoulder, so that was his 12th loss. That's the name of the game, though. It's a rough game. And apart from slippery surfaces, it's injuries more than anything else that's likely to upset the wrestlers. Wakanoyama, heavyweight wrestler, 170 kilos, fights Takatoriki, around 150 kilos. That's about the average of these guys. Well, Takatoriki tried a slap there, but he missed. Wasn't so much a face slap there, a harite they call it. Tried to pull Wakanoyama's head down, but missed completely. Got his distances badly judged, and just dropped straight down to the ground. So that was Wakanoyama's 5th win and 10th loss for Takatoriki. Well, the old veteran, Takatoriki, up and down from one tournament to the next, but he somehow manages to hang on in this top division. Now, these two have fought 21 times, and the wins between them is very even. 10 to Akinoshima. Oops. But, well, that was a nice... he got Akinoshima right to the edge there, and with a series of gut thrusts, gaburi thrusts, bounced Akinoshima over the edge. So Tosanoumi winning that one. It's his 6th win. 2 days to go. Possibilities for 2 more wins. Could get his kachikoshi. Now Wakanosato against Tochinonada. These two have only fought 3 times previously. Wakanosato's won 2 of them. Wakanosato has been dogged with injuries, had some really serious ones last year, but he's come back. He's doing extremely well. 6 wins so far, and there's some powerful thrusts to Tochinonada's face and head. There's a slap, and there's a twist over there. Well, he's certainly coming back strongly, is Wakanosato. Quite often a serious injury is the end of the rise, as it were, of these wrestlers. I mean, they'll stay in there, they're fighting at the top level, but a bad injury can rob them of the chance for promotion to the really high levels. But Wakanosato certainly coming back strongly after his broken ankle. Now, Takanonami, down at Sekiwaki rank, fighting Kyokushuzan. Kyokushuzan, who's lost his early luster, his unusual techniques, and there fails the tachi-ai. Well, these two guys, as with all the wrestlers, have to start at the same time. But if you think about it, how do you start at the same time? Somebody's got to move first, because you don't know whether they're going to start or not. So that's why you get these full starts. So Kyokushuzan there, so uncertain start from both wrestlers. Kyokushuzan didn't look as though he knew what he was trying to do there. But Takanonami there, locking in round that arm, he's good at that one. Now he also does a wicked line in arm lock, standing, he'll swing round and put pressure on that arm. But there he didn't, he just simply lifted him up under that armpit. So that's 4th win for Takanonami, and that technique known as yorikiri, despite the fact the arm was a bit different. It's Kotomitsuki coming in, getting ready for his bout. Won't be on immediately yet. He's done remarkably well in this tournament. Immediate bout is another newcomer, Tochinohana, against Musoyama. Tochinohana, 150 kilos. Musoyama, 170 kilos. 20 kilos difference between them. Not a hell of a lot. 3 stone, 44 pounds. Definitely a measured start there by Musoyama. Came out powerfully. Seemed well in control there. Took his time. Read Tochinohana well. And a series of thrusts crumpled him to the ground. So that's 8 wins and kachikoshi for Musoyama. Well, for Musoyama, who came up into the Ozeki ranks and down again and up again, that was his first win, first kachikoshi, I should say, first majority of wins in a tournament. So, sliding into the rank of Ozeki, as it were, getting used to it, turning in performances necessary to maintain that rank. Now, Miyabiyama, 2 of the Ozekis meeting each other. And Chiyotenzan. Well, this is the bad boy of sumo, Chiyotenzan. Never does what's expected of him. Slightly back there from the start line, the Shikiri-sen for Chiyotenzan. Slightly uncertain start by Miyabiyama, didn't come across hard, but he got his hand round behind Chiyotenzan's neck and pulled him down. So 4th loss for Ozeki Chiyotenzan, which levels him up with Miyabiyama, who's already got 4 losses, but not outstanding performance from these two Ozeki. Ozeki, of course, being the 2nd rank down. Yokozuna, the top rank, that means Grand Champion, Ozeki champion. Now, Dejima, one of the 5 Ozeki ranked wrestlers in this tournament, now fighting Kotomitsuki. Well, Kotomitsuki has beaten all the Musashigawa wrestlers that he's fought so far. This is his first basho, as we know, and that's another Musashigawa wrestler. He's cleaning up here. There's not a single Musashigawa wrestler that's been able to stand up to him so far, and that was 5th loss for Dejima and 11th win for Kotomitsuki. Well, this is really interesting. Getting very close to the end, and Kotomitsuki keeping up his winning run and in with a good chance. So let's watch that. So from the Tachi-ai, crashed into each other. It looked at the start as if Dejima was making all the running, and then Kotomitsuki came back in and spun him over. So on to the next bout. Kaio fights Akibono. Well, these two have fought 30 times, but Akibono has won the last 5 times. Well, Akibono has only got 1 loss. He needs to maintain this loss. He doesn't want to drop down level with Kotomitsuki and some of the others. And Kaio strong as well. If Kaio wins this one, they'll level up as far as win-loss goes for this tournament. So careful start from Kaio, slightly slow if anything. Akibono coming in powerfully with those double thrusts, those Morotsuki, and disposes of Kaio without too much trouble. Fierce clear there from Akibono as he shoves him out, looks around the ring as if to say, well, I told you so. Well, Akibono certainly looking unstoppable recently, turning in the best performance of any Rikishi so far this year with a number of wins in his bouts. Let's watch that one there. Well, you can see Kaio there, not really coming across the ring that hard and fast. Came out from the shikiri crouch down, slow start, but Akibono got his long arms working, and that was the end of Kaio. So 3rd loss for Kaio, 12th win for Akibono. Now, Musashi-maru, the 2 Yokozuna, fighting each other. Musashi-maru against Takanonada. These two have fought 43 times, and Takanonada's won 29 of them, but Takanonada's not on form. And Musashi-maru's not so good either this tournament. He's up and down anyway. And Musashi-maru locked in on the belt. Takanohana driving forward. Musashi-maru tries an upper body turn, a hineri. And there's a beautiful throw from Musashi-maru. He disposes of Takanohana with a sukuinagi. Well, that was a convincing win. He really dumped the Japanese Yokozuna there. Now you see the cushions and things being chucked up in the air. This business of throwing things in the air, it's got a long history in sumo, actually. Goes right back to the previous century when the audiences were very volatile. They'll chuck anything in the ring if their hero won. So there you see Musashi-maru looking for the deep grip. Takanohana appearing to have problems getting his hands around the sort of bulk, the curve of Musashi-maru's stomach. But he was driving forward as he was looking for that grip, but then it comes to a halt. And then Musashi-maru wraps his long arms around the upper body, and there you see, he starts to turn him